back, a division champ one more time. Lock down the 1 seed today, Tom.
Yes, A.J. Brown back. Derrick Henry will be back. Look out.
Indianapolis, all they had to do was go to Jacksonville, worst team in the league, and win, and they lost, Drew.
Yeah, and they got totally shut down today. They could not run the ball at all with Jonathan Taylor. Carson Wentz had some costly mistakes.
Jacksonville got the win, and they got the #1 pick, by the way. Pittsburgh alive because of that Indianapolis loss, and maybe not midnight for Big Ben.
Yeah, overtime. They couldn't play for the tie. Mike had to go for it on 4th and 8. Ray McCloud.
And then Chris Boswell from 36 yards. And the Steelers will play Kansas City unless this game ends up tied. All right, so here's the deal in the AFC. If the score holds and the Raiders win, go down the column on the right. Steelers, Chiefs, Patriots, Bills for the 3rd time. Raiders, Bengals. If the Chargers come back and win, Steelers, Chiefs, Chargers, Bills, Patriots, and Bengals. It's a story in the AFC. To the NFC story, a lot to be decided. Carolina, Tampa, Drew. Tom Brady closes out strong.
Yeah, they started off slow, but really got things going in the second half when they needed to. Going to his main man, Mike Evans.
The defending champs of the 2 seed. This was really the game that spun so much. Matthew Stafford to Cooper Kupp late.
Yes, he puts his team in front. Now leave it in the defense's hands. You think they're going to close it out, but Jimmy Garoppolo rallies them.
With a bad thumb to Deebo Samuel. Big play to get in the red zone. No timeouts. They drive down the field. Couple of plays later, Jawan Jennings is so wide open here.
Yes, Deebo wide open, Jennings wide open. What happened to that Rams defense in the last drive?
Overtime, long field goal drive for the Niners. Stafford gets it back, tries to get to OBJ, throws the pick.
Underthrown ball. Beckham really never had a chance.
All right, so here's the deal in the NFC. Packers, who lost to the Lions, they're the 1 seed, had that locked down. Rams win the division, they'll play the Cardinals. A trilogy there, they split in the regular season. Niners and Cowboys, legendary in the 90s. We'll see him in 2021 season playoffs. And the Eagles and the Bucks go back to a Thursday night, Week 6. Tampa Bay defeated Philly 28-22. Of those matchups, what's jumping out to you?
Well, Eagles and the Bucks have had some big-time playoff games. As a matter of fact, I got fired after an Eagles-Bucks playoff game. But this Philadelphia team, they lost earlier to Tampa, but it's a different team. Jalen Hurts, they're playing with a lot more confidence now.
Yeah, and speaking of teams who can run the ball, 49ers going to Dallas.
Yep.
Keep in mind what happened 2 weeks ago when Arizona went there and decided to run the football and did it very successfully against Dallas and beat them. The 49ers are rolling right now, getting healthy at the right time.
Obviously, Indianapolis is the big loser. One of the big losers, the Rams. They go from a 2 seed down to a 4, and they're going to have to play the Cardinals in a game. Those two teams know each other so well. Do you trust anybody in the AFC to get on a big run here?
Well,
there you go.
No, I mean, it's up for anybody. But I'd say I'm really interested to see how Cincinnati goes into the playoffs here. They are such a big play team. I've been so impressed with their ability to just attack when they were called out in these last 2 weeks. So I'm on the Bengals train right now.
Yeah, we don't know how this game